to my channel. It's your girl Nia Marie. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're about to get into the topic of hand. Is it topic of hand? Hold on. We about to get to the topic at hand today that several people have been asking me. And disclaimer, I still don't know and I'm still figuring out, okay? I still don't know and I'm still trying to figure it out myself. So don't be too harsh on me. I'm just giving my opinions and what I've been going through in my journey. So let's get into the video. All right, so as many of you know, I am on my backtrack. As many of y'all know, I am on content creator journey. Anywho, I've been on Instagram for quite some time. I been on Instagram since college. And listen, I didn't seriously start taking any of these social media platforms seriously until a year and a half, 2 years ago. A year and a half, 2 years ago. And I've been posting and creating content for years, but not seriously. And recently I have been doing extremely well on my social media platforms. And I get a lot of people asking me like, how do you start? How do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? Girl, I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm here to be a blessing to somebody that's gonna take my words and be like, okay, I see what she's saying. So I can give you some foundations, but I can't give you all of the answers that y'all are looking for because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. So that's just a little disclaimer for the girls, so y'all don't try to eat me up in the comments. Okay, so I took to my Instagram yesterday and asked the girls to ask me some questions on what they want to know about this content creator journey, give them some tips, what apps I use, how to be consistent, how do you find your niche. So we're going to go through those questions, and then I'm also going to show y'all some of my favorite apps that are great for me because I am basic, okay? I love the editing process, but I don't like doing too much, okay? I got basic apps, and they're all common apps that y'all probably use or you don't know of as becoming a beginner in the content creator space. So I'm going to tell y'all them apps too, okay? Okay, so one of the questions that I got, let's flip it this way. Did I not add all the questions? Hold on, I'll be back. Let me get all the questions. All right, y'all. So, am I recording? Okay. All right, y'all. If you can see in this back screen, I do not have a camera. Rule number one, if you cannot afford a camera, if you don't have a camera, if you don't have a laptop, use what you got to get what you want, in the words of Miss Ronnie. Use what you got to get what you want. So if you can see in my screen in the back of me on my TV, my phone is screen mirroring my TV. So anytime that I record, I kind of look back to make sure that I'm still in frame. So that's a trick, but we're going to get into the tricks a little later on. Just ignore that, okay? Because it's the best space I got. The sun is shining in Atlanta and your girl is glowing. So I can't move from this spot. So ignore that. We'll get into that later, okay? So the first question I got is, seriously, how do you start? I've started to take more photos. How do you start? It's just start. Take those pictures that you're using and post them. A lot of the times people take a lot of pictures and harbor them in their phone and nobody sees them, which is okay because y'all know it's the no face, no case type season. But if you're looking to go on your content creator journey and you're taking photos, post them. Even if you don't think they're post worthy to someone. Post the content. I always say try when you are taking photos. If you want to take photos in live mode, like if you're started on this journey and you're not really that comfortable with recording or taking videos in public, or you don't want to hassle your friends, we know how that go. You don't want to hassle your friends to keep taking your pictures. Have them take the pictures in live mode. So now you have a picture and a video in one. Now you have two pieces of content in one photo session. You got a video that you could post and turn into a reel or a TikTok with a little voiceover, or you have pictures that you can post just regularly on Instagram, or you can either take those pictures, especially on TikTok, and use some of those CapCut templates to create cute little videos that could possibly turn your video up. So, all right, so the next question was, how did you find your niche? Where would you recommend to start? It was easy for me to find my niche is because I love fashion. I've loved fashion since a jit, as they say in Florida. And since I was a child, I just love putting pieces together. Shopping, favorite pastime, even though I haven't been doing it much lately because as you can tell, we're getting ready to move. Priorities. But fashion is my niche. I love anything about it. So get ready with me, get dressed with me, take you on a journey when I shop. If that's shopping for clothing, shoes, accessories, if that's shopping for home decor, that is my niche. So it's easy for me to find. Now, I suggest if you're looking for a niche or you're trying to figure out what you want to post about, think of things that you love. Makes sense? So I know a lot of people see that, you know, daily vlogs are trending or certain things are trending and they see their favorite content creator go into that space that may not necessarily be the space for you. Because if you don't enjoy it and you're just doing it because it's a trend, you're going to get tired of it extremely fast. And then it's going to be hard for you to kind of find where you belong in the content creator space. So if your favorite thing is being a mom and that's 90% of your time, you can do mommy content. If you're an aunt and you want to do auntie content, shopping. If you're a daily vlog type person and you actually get out of the house every single day and have something to record, that's not me. You have something to record, then you're a daily vlog type person. If you're an interior designer, you're an interior design type person. So whatever is your favorite thing to be involved in, that's what you can grab your niche to. If you're an outside girl, you like to do adventures, or if you're a guy and you like adventurous things, you like to, you know, go to different mountains, different waterfalls, that's your niche. If you like to cleaning is your thing and you do that every day, that's your niche, because cleaning talk, cleaning gram, there's spaces for you in any niche that you can think of. I just say focus on something that you love to do that doesn't seem overwhelming and pick that as your niche, because 9 times out of 10, you'll be able to be consistent with something that you love. Hopefully that makes sense. I have questions about apps and editings and all of that things, but we're going to go to those last. The next question was record without pressure of perfection. Listen, y'all. It was hard for me when I first started. I was a stickler on what I posted. I can't post that, oh, that outfit is too close up on my timeline, or oh my God, I posted, you know, that outfit 2 weeks ago. I wore that shirt already. Or, oh my God, how many times I'm going to wear those shoes? Or, oh my God, my eyebrows aren't done. Or, I don't have no makeup on, my hair is not done. Fuck it. And I say that in the most positive way. Fuck it. Record it. Perfection does not exist, okay? And you can literally hammer it into your head that I can't post this because it's not perfect. You will never post. If you live a life of it has to be perfect, you are going to drive yourself up a wall, because nothing is ever perfect. It's to the point where you finally get this video filmed and you're like, oh my God, this is perfect. The editing, my hair is laid down to the side, this is perfect. And then you post it and get a troll. Okay? You post it and get a troll. Somebody that's miserable. Y'all know what trolls are. Behind the desk and say, ooh, girl, why your eyebrows don't match? Your eyebrows supposed to be twins, not cousins. You'll get people like that, and there goes your self-confidence. There goes your perfection meter. Now you're eating yourself up even harder for when it's time to post or when it's time for you to edit or create your next piece of content. Be yourself. I feel like you build a more solid community, a more solid support base, because I don't like fan base. A more support base is when you're yourself. When you overanalyze trying to perfect something that you're trying to create, it's going to come off fake. And it's going to be like, okay, this is starting to look like everybody else. Set the camera up. Let your community know this is real life me. This is how I do this. I don't do this all the time. I don't get up and stretch in the bed and then open up a fake journal. And I don't do that. I'm going to flip the cover back. I sit on the side. You know, just post it. Be yourself. And if you're yourself and you don't have any care in the world and you're posting and going because you know you've grown a community that supports you, recording and without perfection is easy. Perfection doesn't exist. I hate to say it doesn't exist. Even in my mind, I have standards for the content that I post too. But let's be for real. If I overanalyze every video that I've ever made, I would never post. Like, I was eating myself up about that YouTube video being blurry last week. Hopefully this will come out a little bit better. But it was blurry. But I'm using what I got, which is this iPhone 13, to get what I want until it's time for me to elevate and get the necessary equipment that I need. I had someone comment today, early this morning, 5 a.m., your outfit is hideous. I replied, thank you. I don't let people behind a keyboard get to me. I don't let people that can't even put a t-shirt and jeans together get to me, because there are people on this earth that's literally sent to be a troll, and I believe that wholeheartedly. But if you pushing in your truth, baby, and you know what you got going on, and you the baddest or you the flyest man out, the trolls are not gonna hinder you. That's why I say post and go. Perfection doesn't exist. Another question I got is, how do you gain the confidence to post? I have social anxiety and talk myself out of posting every time. That's a good question. That's a good question. Truly, I just do it. I really can't say much on that because I don't really have social anxiety. I'm a talkative person. Do I talk to everybody? No, stranger danger. But to me, it's easier to post on the web than it is to do things in public. But again, I don't have social anxiety at all. But the web is literally, I treat it like a diary, like my personal diary, and I have it locked up. But in actuality, everybody can see it. So I just post like that. That gives me the confidence. This is my personal diary. I can always go back and look, especially if I have an outfit. Like, let me go see back. Let me go check back in my diary and see what I wore. What can I switch up? What can I do this? What can I do that? And then you just have people either, say, oh my God, that's really cute, or you got a troll to say it's hideous. But, you ignore those people or block them. I'm not a block person. I'm going to respond. And I'm going to say thank you. Or my favorite line is your mama. Like, be careful. Treat social media like your personal diary. Think of it as you're just talking to yourself. And put that in your mind. Like, I'm just talking to myself. I'm posting for myself. I'm posting for me to go back and see how much I progressed. Posting to see, how much my content is elevating. My style is elevating. My confidence is elevating. This is why I'm posting it, and I'm going to use it as a social diary. Let's do it like that. Use it as a social diary. It's the time to make the reels. Do you have apps to use to make it a tad bit easier? The time, okay, let me tell y'all about my schedule, and this works for me. So, like I was saying, I have a 9 to 5, so my 5 to 9 is supposed to be my content creating, but I'm realistic with myself, okay? Even though I work from home, I be mentally drained, okay? That I don't want to do anything else when I get off of work other than eat dinner, watch a little TV, scroll on TikTok, or edit content that I already have. So what I do is on my weekends, because I don't get out much, but I want to change that quite often. Sundays are my content creating day because that's my reset day. I'm planning, getting prepared for the week. So Sundays, I take myself 3 to 4 hours to create as much content as possible. And I like to get up early in the morning. So if I get up 8 o'clock, I'll have my decaf coffee, caffeine sensitivities. I have my decaf coffee. I'll get my makeup done or not, because 9 times out of 10 when I post my outfit looks, I don't have makeup on. I'll go to my closet and I'll pull at least 5 to 6 outfits. 5 to 6. I only need 3 to 4 hours. I have my hair in a way that I don't have to change it. I wear the same makeup. I just change the outfit and maybe the few accessories. But I plan it and I get started by 9 o'clock. You just put the outfits on. I'll record maybe 2 or 3 videos. This is me creating content without perfection. I'll check them to make sure the angle is right. Record three videos of one outfit. I don't really take pictures much because of the space and the lighting sometimes. I record those videos, then we'll move to the next outfit. Record the videos, move to the next outfit. So I'll be done in 3 to 4 hours. And 9 times out of 10, it never really takes me that long. Why did I say it like that? It never really takes me that long to film 5 to 6 outfits if they're pre-planned. So I pick a day. That's the best way to do it. Pick a day that may be your downtime and stick with it. Be consistent with your content creating day, especially if this is not a full-time job for you and you have a 9 to 5. We want to be conscious of our mental, physical, and emotional health, because, you know, these 9 to 5s can drain us a little bit. You don't want to drain yourself in your 5 to 9. So take a day, and if you're good enough to do 2 days, by golly, you're a beast. But if you're good enough to do 2 days throughout the week where you take 2 to 3 hours to create or content, as they say, batch content, then that's the best way to make the time. Give yourself a time slot, knock it out, and get it over with. Question before we get into the apps that I use. How do you obtain sponsorships? Which is the best platform for growth? And then how do you come up with ideas? How often should I post? How do I find my audience? How do I come up with ideas? Listen to me. When I first started, I was keeping up with trendy ideas, doing creative transitionings and things, and I saw that they weren't getting pushed via Instagram. So I dialed back, and I thought the most simplest way that I can create the most content. And that's when y'all start seeing this big luxurious mirror that was gifted to me from a friend of mine. It's easy. It's in my living room. It's facing good light. And it's easy for something to me to keep up with, to keep consistency within my timeline. So you see it. So I just came up with what's going to be more simple for me. I also like to scroll through TikTok or Instagram and see what other people are posting. Like if I want to kind of step away or see other ways that they're creating content that are fashion related or shopping related or whatever. How are they creating their content? And I do my research to say, and then I take what I find with what is comfortable with me and mix it all together. So I always suggest, if you want ideas, scroll through Instagram and TikTok, because social media give you plenty of ideas, and just look through your niche. If you're an Amazon girly or a DH girly, because the DH gate girlies got the girls in the chokehold, but they making a bag, okay? So y'all keep DHing, okay? But if you're one of those type of women, scroll through that side of TikTok and see what they're creating, and then make it into your own thing and with your own personality. So that's one. How often you should post? That is a hard question. I am not a post everyday type girl, because no, I'm not doing that. I try to post at least 2 to 3 times a week on Instagram. Constantly on my stories. I try every day to post on my Instagram stories. It can be the smallest thing. An actual post 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes 2 weeks, depending on how I feel, or depending on how much content that I batched on Sunday, or if I batched any at all, because I have weeks that I just don't want to do nothing, and I'm okay with that. Okay, we'll get into that. And I'll do 2 to 3 times a week. I'll pick a good day. My days are like Monday mornings, because everybody's fresh from the weekend. Let me see what y'all did this past weekend. Fridays or Wednesdays or Tuesdays. It kind of mix and matches. Like, I don't look at the analytics on Instagram or TikTok, because they be lying. So if you're looking at that, you know, take the engagement or what they're saying on them analytics with a grain of salt. Okay? Grain of salt. I say post as ever much as you want to. You do not have to post every single day. You do not have to post every single day for you to be considered consistent. You do not have to post 5 times a day, 7 days a week to be consistent. Post with what works for your schedule. But when you post, just make sure it's a quality content. Like, we can see it, it's clear, and it's fun, and it's engaging. That's it. You don't have to post every single day. Like, the rule that I keep seeing on TikTok and Instagram, if you want to grow your page, 100,000 followers, post 5 times a day during these times, 7 days a week. Buy my plan for $29.99. You do not have to do that, y'all. You find your audience by finding your niche. That was the question. How do I find my audience? You find your audience by finding your niche. And we talked about niches. I don't even know if that's a word. But we talk about what a niche is. You find your audience by finding your niche. If you're just posting fashion, if you're posting makeup routines, if you're posting being an auntie, you're posting being a mom, you're also a hairstylist, you're also a personal shopper and an interior designer, it's too much. It's too much. Then you have speckles of people that may have followed you like, hey, this girl is my favorite. She's a great content creator when it comes to fashion. I'm following her for fashion. The next thing you know, you're a hairstylist. You're doing hairstylist, you're an interior designer, and you're a babysitter. They can't keep up with that. So the people that you started building your community on, which is the fashion girlies or the guys, you're losing their interest because now you're posting things that they did not follow you for. So once you find your niche, stick to it. The great thing about being in the beauty, lifestyle, fashion realm, it all coincides together. Let me get a little sip of water. Next part, how to obtain sponsorships, which is the best platform for growth. So I'm going to tell y'all truthfully, I haven't had that many sponsorships, so I can't really give no deets on it. As you grow on social media, you will get a lot of emails from people. And if it doesn't align with you, your aesthetic, your brand, do not take it just because they're trying to give you a dime. Okay? All business ain't good business, okay? And if it doesn't align with your personal beliefs or your brands, don't take it. Don't take it, okay? A lot of the times you'll get scam emails, and I always tell the girls, check the email before you respond, okay? Because if a business is reaching out to you, there's no way that email is coming from sextygirl91@hotmail.com, but they have the Shein or H&M logo at top. Be for real. Y'all know better than that, right? If somebody reaches out to you and the email doesn't have at the business name, overanalyze the email. Check. I will go on LinkedIn. I will go on Instagram. I will go everywhere to make sure that this is a valid deal before I even think about responding, okay? Because a lot of times you will get spam, and that's a lot of how a lot of influencers get got in the beginning stages. Create a business email that's strictly for sponsorships or for brands to reach out to you, post it on your Instagram, your LinkTree, whatever, you know, so they're able to reach out for you. And that's PR packages. That's if you want a paid sponsorship, brand sponsorship. I haven't reached that far in the game yet. I've had a few, but not enough to give, you know, too much of my opinion on it because I didn't reach out. They reached out to me based off of the quality of my content and my personality, and I guess the numbers that I was putting up. So I can't really get much information on that. Just post the content because your name is probably in rooms that you don't even know is in yet. Okay. All right, so here go the fun stuff. The apps that I use. All right, so my Okay, so my top 4 apps that I use to create content, to plan content, whatever the case may be. Number 4 is Trello. It's like a mood board type app. So say you're scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, you could come in and jot down your ideas. You can add pictures, you can put due dates and send the reminders to your phone like, hey, this is due on so-and-so day, or write it all down so you can see exactly what you need to do. And it's easier to fit tab. And I wrote down, like, if an outfit came in my head, I'm like, ooh, that's cute. I write it down, jot it down, accessories in all colors. So come Sunday when it's time for me to batch my content and shoot, all I have to do is literally pull from the closet, pull, lay it out on the bed and get dressed. I don't have to think and marinate in the closet about what I want to wear because I already conjured it up. So Trello, that's like my number 4. I just got to get better with it. And it has a lot of features that I haven't really found out yet. Number 3 app will be InShot. InShot is an app. Of course, y'all know I'm going to add it up there so you'll know exactly what to download in your phone. So I don't lead you astray. Okay, back to InShot. So I've been using InShot for years, but another app came along and I'm obsessed. But InShot is amazing. You could go in, you can edit videos, you can edit TikToks, you can edit Reels, you can put together some things, you can lay things over and get fire content with InShot. You could do YouTube edits. Anything on there, you could do it in InShot. So that would be my number 3 app that I would. My number 2 favorite app is that girl. It is Canva. Don't sleep on Canva. I love Canva, okay? I use Canva for everything. You can go in there and create banners. You can go in there and create logos. You can go in there and create text that you would like to lay over your reels or your TikToks. You can make flyers, you can make a YouTube banner, you can make anything in Canva. Canva is unlimited. You can make yourself a content planner. They even have digital planners that you can use and download and create on in GoodNotes or whatever, Google Notes or whatever docs that you use to create. Canva is that girl. If you don't have it, they have a free version. The free version is well worth it. I pay for Canva, but it's like $6 a month, I want to say. Not bad. But the free version is just as good. You don't get all of the fonts that they have, but they have a lot of great free fonts, great free templates that you can use. You don't have to pay for Canva. It's a free app. So go in there, dibble and dabble if you want to get that cool text that you see people lay over on their videos, or you want to make you a YouTube intro, like the YouTube intro that I put on before this video, I created in Canva. And the number one app that I use, she's goated, she's that girl, it's my favorite app, CapCut. I'm gonna put it up here somewhere. CapCut, free. When I tell y'all I edit everything in there, even my YouTube videos, you could put sound, you could do voiceover, the little clicks, the little wah. You can do all of that in CapCut. I edit my reels in there. I edit my TikToks in there. I edit my YouTube in there. You could put text. They have text that you can put over there. You could add text to speech, little subtitles. You could change the fonts of those. CapCut is goated. You can mix with the transitions, the fade ins, the fade outs. They have all of these templates that you can use that you see are trending on TikTok. I am obsessed with CapCut. Some people love InShot, and I want to say InShot and CapCut are about the same girl. They're the same girl. But I prefer CapCut over InShot. But they're still both really great apps. But I just prefer what I prefer. Now, someone asked about the quality of the videos. I'm working on it, but I'm recording with my phone. If you do not know, you need to go into, if you have an iPhone. Now, I'm not quite sure about Android, Samsung users. I don't know nothing about that, okay? This is for my Apple users that's using an iPhone. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max, okay? When you're shooting content, always shoot on the back camera. And when you shoot your videos, make sure in that tight right corner, I'm gonna add another screenplay on here. You have it at 4K 30, or you can do 4K 60. That was what mine was at, but I've dummied down to 4K 30. I don't even know if that's dummied down. I don't really know much about camera settings, but I seen it on TikTok. You wanna shoot in 4K 30, okay? 4K 30, and always use your back camera. If you're not in a good space with lighting, like I'm sitting dead smack in front of my window in the sun, I'm sun facing. So if you're not shooting with good lighting, turn the flash on. Flash, back camera, quality content. Okay, so one thing that I use is screen mirroring. That's free. It's in the on the iPhone. Screen mirroring, you can use it to your TV if your TV is in front of you, but mine is behind me. But it doesn't hurt for me to look back and forth to kind of make sure that I'm in frame and my head is level. You can use your TV or you can use your iPad to screen mirror and set it up in front of you. Because when you're shooting from the back camera, it is damn near impossible if you're not sitting in front of a mirror to see if you're in frame. And a tripod, you need them. Amazon has plenty. Get you one that's an easy accessible, like this one I have that I'm shooting on now. Has little prongs you can flip out. I'll add a picture. Okay, so these are the newer lights that I have. I thought they were going to be bigger than this when I bought them, but they're not. Okay, they do have a bigger version of this that I will invest in when I move. I feel like they're like $200, and they're big lights, but they're battery operating. These I have to plug in, and the plug is not that long, and it didn't come with a box. And it's okay. So that was the bulk of the questions, was what editing apps I use, what apps I use in general. But CapCut is my number one girl. My number two is Canva. 3 InShot. 4 is Trello for organization. So yeah, if you're wanting to get on your content creator journey, if you're starting your journey, or if you're already on your journey like me, the top 3 things I could tell you to do: 1, be kind to yourself. 2, find your niche. 3, be consistent. You gonna go up. It's room out here for everybody. The advice that I can give, I hope this helped. I try my best to kind of break down, you know, as much as I can and give advice. I'm still on this journey myself, so I can't give too much in-depth information because I don't know. Just like I said on my TikTok, I don't know. You don't need a whole bunch of money to start. You don't need an $800 camera to start. You don't need $300 lighting to start. And you don't need to have an aesthetically pleasing place for you to start. You have to start somewhere. And pick a corner in your house. If you're not in the space that you want to be, or your house is not decorated the way you want it to be decorated, or this is not what you wanted your layout to be, pick a little light corner, pick a little corner that's empty, and shoot the content. Nobody has to know what's going on behind you. They just need to see what's in front of them. That's it. That's it. Pick up your camera, record, and try. If it's something you want to do, just do it. Nike said it the best. Failure is not an option. Keep posting, y'all. This is the easiest job you can have. It's I ain't gonna say easy now. Hold up. Because it does get overwhelming. It gets overwhelming like hell. And I will say this too. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. Because I'm the queen of that. If I don't feel like doing something, or I don't feel like posting, or I don't feel like interacting on social media, I'm not going to do it. And I don't feel guilty, and I'm not sad about it. I have a life. This is not my full-time job. This is a part-time job. And when I feel like editing, or if I'm not in the mood to do it, or if I'm not in a creative headspace, I'm not doing it. And that's just period, point blank. So yeah, I'm rambling, but I hope this video helped y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram. Follow my TikTok. Not my Twitter, because I need me sometimes. You know, I don't say nothing crazy, but I need my personal space sometimes. But y'all are more than welcome to find my Instagram and my TikTok. Follow me. And y'all, we going on this moving journey. If you can't see, my house look a mess. It look a mess, but we got 2 weeks till we move. And that's a whole separate video. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for, you know, joining my community. That real life. Thank y'all for joining my community. Y'all have an amazing day.